Hello everyone, welcome to our teaching video. Today, we are going to teach you guys about quadratic roots.
I'm Pat.
And I'm Opal, and let's begin.
Before we start to learn about the quadratic root, you have to know what is quadratic equation first. So, what is the quadratic equation? Can anybody answer this? Tick tock, tick tock. Time's up.
It is the equation which has the highest exponent of the variable as 2. It can be expressed by ax to the power of 2 plus bx plus c equals 0, and the roots of quadratic equation are called the x-intercept.
For example, solve 2x squared minus 14x plus 24 equal to 0. So a is equal to 2, b is equal to minus 14, and c is equal to 24. And then we use the quadratic formula and we substitute the number in that. Then we solving the equation, and finally we will get the answer, which is 4 and 3.
This is the quadratic formula written as x equal minus b plus minus square roots of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. This is the formula that used to solve for x. As we can see, there are a, b, c. So what is it for? A, b, c are the coefficients of the equation. For example, you are given this equation x squared plus 3x plus 2 equal to 0. So the coefficient of a is 1, b is 3, and c is 2.
Another way to find the root, aside from the quadratic formula, is factorizing. This formula is quicker and easier than the previous one too. But how to factorize? We will teach you now. You are given this equation, x squared plus x minus 12 is equal to 0.
Now when we want to factorize, we're gonna actually break it up into two pieces of x. Then we have to look at the sign. We can see that there are a minus sign and plus sign. So this makes us know that we are going to have plus 1 and minus 1 in the equation. Then we have to figure it out which number we can multiply to get 12 and which number we can add to get 1. Here is one number that multiply together and we will get 12 as a result. 1 times 12, 2 times 6, and 3 times 4. From this one, 3 times 4 is more look possible because if they are subtract together, we will get 1. Now let's put this number in the equation, but we have to put it in the correct sign. If plus 3 and minus 4, we will get minus 1, but we want 1. So let's make it plus 4 and minus 3, then we will get plus 1. And to check if it's correct or not, we can multiply it back again using FOIL method.
If you want to know how many roots are there, what are we going to do? Firstly, you must know that the roots of the quadratic equation can be in three cases, which are first, no real roots, second, one real root, and third, two real roots. We can use the discriminant formula, which is written as d equals b squared minus 4ac. The discriminant is to check whether that the equation has 0, 1, or 2 real roots. If there is no real root, the answer that we get from the discriminant would be lesser than 0. If it is one real root, the answer will be equal to 0.
So the first equation is to find the discriminant of the quadratic equation of 2x squared minus 4x plus 3, and hence find the nature of its roots. So first we have to compare 2x squared minus 4x plus 3 equal to 0 with ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0. So A is equal to 2 and B is equal to minus 4 and C is equal to 3. So we know that D equal to B squared minus 4AC. So we substitute the number in this formula and then we know that D is equal to minus 8. So if D is lesser than 0, the equation has no real root.
If you are given a question that says that find the discriminant of the equation 3x squared minus 2x plus 1/3 is equal to 0 and hence find the nature of its root, find them if they are real. So first of all, you have to multiply both sides of the equation by 3 and then you will get 9x squared minus 6x plus 1 is equal to 0. And then you have to compare with the equation ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0 and you know the a, b and c. And use the discriminant formula and you will know how many roots are there. Since d is equal to 0, we know that the equation has only one real root, which means that we will get two solutions which is the same. And after that we will use the quadratic formula to find the roots. And the answers are the 1/3 and 1/3.
In addition, the quadratic equation can be in different forms. First is the standard form, ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0. The second one is equation with no bx. Bx is known as the linear coefficient. The third one is equation with no c. C is what we call the constant term, or it can be in factor form. Do you remember the two brackets of x? And the last but not least is any other form that is not mentioned yet. Here are some of the examples. X squared plus 3x plus 1 equal to 0, 2x squared plus 4 equal to 0, and minus x squared minus yx equal to 0. So what are the types of this equation? The first one is standard form, the second one is no bx, and the third one is no c. Here are some of the examples. X plus 2 and x minus 3 equal to 0. 25x plus 6 equal to 99x squared. X times x minus 2 equal to 4. So what are the types of these equations? The first one is factor form, the second one is bx plus c equal to ax squared, and the third one is factor form too.
And this is the end of our lesson. We have some exercises for you guys too. So welcome to our exercise part. The question is x squared minus 5x minus 6 equal to 0. We have to factorize it for this question. You can see on the screen that we have minus 6 and plus 1. So if we times both of them together, we will get minus 6, which is the C part of the equation. And if we use minus 6 plus 1, we pass it together, we will get minus 5x, which is the second term.
The second equation is 3x times x plus 8 equal to minus 2. So first we have to distribute the 3x in the bracket first, then we get 3x squared plus 24x equal to minus 2. And next we have to set the equation equal to 2. Then we have to move from minus 2 to plus 2. Equation is 6x squared minus 144 equal to 0. So first we have to think that can we factorize it? So we have to try it. After you know that you can, so what you have to do? You can solve this equation by two ways. First is quadratic formula, and the second one is taking square roots. For example, root 9 equal to 3. In this equation, we will use the square root method by adding 144 to both sides, and then divide both sides by 6 and take the square root off.
And this is our video. Thanks you guys for watching. I'm Tanya Suwankajit.
I'm Patharya Lipikangun.
We have to say goodbye for you now.
Bye.